Welcome to the Real Film Nerds Podcast.
Welcome, everyone, to another exciting, incredible, stupendous, terminating episode of the Real Film Nerds Podcast. I'm your host that doesn't have anything else better to do, Mr. Matt Hinshaw. You might know me from living in Prescott, Arizona, and not being famous. With me, as always, the true talent of the Real Film Nerds Podcast, the celebrity of the pod, Mysterious Mike Talent.
Hey, Matt. So what am I, like a T800?
No, you are definitely the T1.
T1?
No, Juan.
Oh, T1.
Yeah. Isn't that what it is from this movie?
No, I don't think so, but cool.
He's not T1?
No, I don't think he is.
Well, then what is he?
I forget what his model number was.
Put down the iPad. What are you doing?
I'm looking at I'm trying to look it up.
He's a Rev 9. You don't know any of this off the top of your head? I was the one that was paying attention.
Yeah, he's a Rev 9. That's what I was going to say.
That's what you were going to say as you're feverishly scrolling through your iPad on IMDb.
Yes, our unofficial sponsor.
Yep. Gabrielle Luna. Gabrielle/Rev 9. All right, so
okay.
if you can't tell people, we are talking about the new incredible movie, Terminator Dark Fate. If you can't tell, I'm being just a smidge sarcastic. If you caught my radio interview this morning, which hang around to the end, I'll throw it at the end. I haven't even listened to it yet.
Nice. Well, you were there, I think.
At the radio?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you hear it?
No, I didn't hear it.
Of course not. You were probably too busy eating lunch.
I think so.
Yeah? What'd you have today?
Cheddars.
Cheddars? What are cheddars?
Cheddar's Fresh Scratch Kitchen. It's nice.
Oh, I don't even know what that is. I thought your cheddars was a kind of food.
No. It's a restaurant.
Wow. Actual restaurant. So you didn't get a McRib. Our other unofficial sponsor of the Real Film Nerds Podcast, McDonald's McRib.
Oh, just the sandwich, though? Just the sandwich.
Yeah, I don't eat the fries. I don't like McDonald's fries. Everybody loves them and say they're so great. I think they're crap.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, so Mike, I will get us back on topic because I am getting as bad as you, and now I'm writing and not looking and paying attention. Mike,
oh, no.
Go ahead. Give us the rundown of Terminator Dark Fate.
All right. So Terminator Dark Fate was directed by Tim Miller. Its writers were Mr. James Cameron, Charles H. Egley, Josh Friedman, David S. Goyer, Justin Rhodes, and Billy Ray. It's starring Linda Hamilton, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mackenzie Davis, Natalie Reyes, and Gabrielle Luna. And Sarah Connor, in a hybrid cyborg human, must protect a young girl from a newly modified liquid Terminator from the future.
Michael is shaking his head right now in saying, yes, I nailed that because I didn't screw up any of the names, right?
I think that might have been my most successful rundown ever.
Do you read them over in your head before you say them, like before we start recording, or no?
No, I should read them out loud because I think that's where I screw up.
Ah, that might help. All right.
Yeah, I think I need to read them out loud. And so Matt, I guess I'm interested in what you thought. It sounds like you didn't like this.
See, if you would have listened to the radio, you know I think this movie is absolute crap. That's Magic 99.1. Lisa live and local every Monday.
Oh, man. Okay.
I'm just throwing that plug out there. Yeah. No, this movie was garbage. Let me guess, you loved it. 5 out of 5 reels.
I did like this movie.
What is wrong with you? God, I think the more movies we watch, the more different we're becoming. Because this movie is just, God, it was bad.
Oh, man, I loved it. I think I went in with so when you go in with you know, the really, really low expectations, stop shaking your head.
Getting busy anyways.
Yeah, the low expectations I went in, like, this raised above those.
So basically you had no expectations because that's the only way it could have been higher. I had high expectations because Mr. Cameron was involved and Linda Hamilton was involved. Now, don't get me wrong. The acting was great. The action sequences were great. But, Mike, what do I always harp on that you're starting to do now, too?
The story, but I really enjoyed this story, Matt. Honestly,
Why
I don't know.
Did you enjoy the story? It's Terminator 1 and Terminator 2 smashed together. Oh, great. Look, tell me the exact same thing you told me 30 years ago and then 40 years ago. Lovely.
Well, Matt, is it kind of like that series that you like?
I knew you were going to bring that up. It is like the modern day Force Awakens. This movie is definitely like the Terminator Force Awakens. Let's just do that.
All right, so it's the Terminator Awakens?
Terminator Awakens, like it. Terminator Dark Awakens.
Terminator Dark Fate Awakens?
Dark Fate Awakens? No. See, now you're adding too much. Awakens Terminator Dark Fate Force. Nope, that's backwards. Anyways.
No, okay, man. Well, I don't know, man. So I guess with zero expectations, I thought this was a lot better movie. I thought the story at least made sense, unlike pretty much the last, I don't know, how many have there been? Like 6? I feel like there's been a lot. I don't think there's been 6. I think it's like more like 4, 3 or 4. Because there's like the Christian Bale one.
Let's do them in order. There's Terminator 3, and then there was Terminator Salvation. See, I'm the fan here again. And then there was Terminator Genesis, and now there's Terminator Dark Fate.
Yeah, see, dude? 3. Bam. Nailed it.
No, you said like 4 or 5. You started out with 6.
Yeah, but I was exaggerating.
You were just guessing it so you could scroll through your iPad. Stop lying.
No, I didn't look at it for that. I was just guessing. I remember Genesis. Terminator 3 was garbage. And then, what's the one in between those?
Salvation.
Yeah, that was the one with Christian Bale, right?
Yeah, I liked that one. That's the only modern Terminator I liked.
I don't know, man.
You know why? Because the story was different. They actually did something different.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, please keep feeding me the same garbage.
Hey, I liked it. So, I don't know. I guess I was ready to get fed the same garbage. I was like, it's been a while since 1992's Terminator 2. Why don't you give that to me again? Bam. Got it.
It did. It gave it to you exactly how they gave it to you in 1992. And I'm going to stop there because I can just go off really bad. And this movie is chock full of spoilers. So I'm just going to not.
Okay, Matt. So obviously we're differing of opinions on this, but you said you liked the actors and the acting?
Yeah, I thought they did great. Linda Hamilton stole the show. Mackenzie Davis was amazing, like I thought she was going to be. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, she was good.
Yeah, she was real good. Arnold Schwarzenegger did all right. I mean, for the 12 minutes he was in, he did all right. I don't know if I liked him so much being that particular character in that particular way and trying to be funny.
I understand, Matt.
Yeah, I'm trying not to spoil it, Mike. I'm trying not to spoil it.
No, I know. I got you.
I'm biting the tongue. But, yeah, he did fine for what he did. Gabriel Luna did fine for, I'm sure, what he was given. Now, he doesn't really come off as a Terminator to me. I wasn't a huge fan of that. And then the new John Connor, Natalie Reyes, I don't have any complaints against her. I mean, the acting was good. The action was good. It was shot well. It flowed well. It's just the story. I mean, seriously.
Dude, I still liked it.
Mike, are you becoming a sheep?
I don't know, man. But don't worry, Matt. This is the end of the Terminator series. This movie did... It was number one, but it did terrible. And I guess it cost close to $200 million. So I don't think they're going to make another one.
Well, it was something like $185 million to make it. They dropped $100 million on marketing on top of the $185 to make it.
Ooh.
So, and one of the headlines that I keep seeing all over the place, and I don't know if you agree with this or Mike, but the headlines on a few of the other critics' articles are "Get woke, grow broke."
Get woke, grow broke?
Yes. Why are they saying this movie is woke? Because it's female empowerment? Because they tackle immigration? Why are people thinking this movie is woke? Or are you just I just approach it as a movie, a sci-fi Terminator movie. I don't see it,
So what is woke? Should I know what that stands for?
You don't know what woke is?
No, dude.
Jesus, how am I older than you? Oh, younger than you. Hold on. Yeah, younger. In the terminology, you don't know what woke is?
No, dude. Could you just bust it out, man?
Can you Google it? You got the iPad. I can't.
Come on, man.
I can't. I had to look it up. Anyways, all right. It was a term that was coined by either a senator or a congressman or something like that. It's basically the whole PC equality world we're going to today. That's extremely simplified, but
okay. All right. I guess I could see it does highlight some things with immigration, and it does have some strong female characters.
Female empowerment, immigration, all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I don't agree with those statements, but
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, think about it. Linda Hamilton has always been a badass since Terminator 2. She's back,
yeah,
and she's even more badass. So nothing to hate on there. Oh, look, Mackenzie Davis is, the protector. There's no hate on there. Granted, she's not a Terminator, but we've had female Terminators in the past, and she basically is a good female Terminator that's called a human. Is it because
she's an enhanced cyborg?
Right. Well, no, she's not an enhanced cyborg. She's an enhanced human.
Well,
she's
a hybrid cyborg human in the description.
Yeah, all right, whatever. She's a people. And then
she's a people.
I wonder if it's because people are just outraged about a spoiler part and about our new John Connor, Natalie Reyes, because now the leader of the resistance is a female instead of a man. So you have 3 strong female leads in this film.
I don't really see a problem.
I never said it was a problem, but a lot of some of the critics are saying it's because it's too woke. It's too progressive.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's why it flopped.
I don't know. It could be that we were tired of seeing Terminator. The fourth movie since T2. So T2 is great, and Terminator 1 was great. So this is the 6th movie in the whole entire franchise?
I think if our good boy Jimmy Cameron would have taken a
Jimmy
role...
Cameron?
Yeah.
All right.
Jimmy?
Jimmy!
If Jimmy would have stepped away from making his 37 Avatar sequels and not only produced this one, but directed it and actually read some of the script that they put together instead of just throwing his name on it, I think we would have gotten a much better film.
Well, man, I at least thought the script made more sense than some of the other ones, man.
I'm not saying it didn't make sense. Of course it makes sense. It's Terminator 1 and 2. Those 2 movies make sense.
All right, you're just not going to get off this. You're just all riled up.
I'm upset. I really wanted a good movie, Mike, and it's not.
I liked it. It was enjoyable.
So speaking about good movies, Mike, how does Terminator Dark Fate relate to the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Oh, Matt, thanks for asking. This one took a little bit of digging because I didn't want to use the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as a MCU tie-in. So for this one, I did a special effects makeup artist, Jim Charmetz, and he worked on Avengers Endgame, Avengers Infinity War, and Captain America.
And what did he do in here? Make the Terminator? Oh, wait, no, that was CGI.
It just... speaking of CGI, Matt, how do you think they did that one scene?
Okay, well, now, you want to go there already? I was going to say, we got to give some heavy warnings on the spoilers.
All right, go.
Heavy warnings on the spoilers, because, I'm going to just spoil the living hell out of it, especially right now, because it is a spoiler that happens in the first 10 minutes of the damn movie, and it just made me so angry.
Well, Matt, before you get all into these spoilers, I'm going to ask you, what are you drinking?
Well, Mike, since you were watching a TV show, because you're so busy in your late nights, I am almost done with my Kilt Lifter Scottish Style Amber Ale. It's about the only thing I got in the fridge left, because you drank all of it. And an IPA from you, but I'm not drinking that.
Okay, cool. I am drinking something a little normal, and it is a Sierra Nevada Hop Bullet, a double IPA, or IPA.
Is it delicious?
It is. It is delicious.
Is that hoppy?
Yes, it's pretty hoppy. It's a hop bullet. It's like you get shot with hops.
You're getting shot with hops in the mouth. In the throat.
Yeah, that sounds pretty dirty, Matt.
I'm not going there, Mike. You're the one that's making it dirty. I mean, I assume that's how you ingest your beers. You drink it.
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. Okay, so all right, fine. Can I spoil it now, Mike? Or do you want to spoil it?
Yeah. No, you spoil it, man. Sorry. I just wanted to get that for we have a very angry fan, so I need to make sure.
Yeah, and you probably still haven't emailed them to this day.
I will.
Because you're too busy.
I am busy.
Watching Jack Ryan. You're not even watching the new Watchmen, which is incredible.
Jack Ryan's good.
Watchmen is better.
I think Marvelous McMahon comes out again too soon.
Yeah, I'm kind of stoked for that. Season 3? No, 4. 4? 3?
3, I think, right? I think it's 3.
I don't know. I'm stoked for that show. That'll be good. That'll be fun. And then, of course, coming up in 8 days, Michael, the show that I'm looking more forward to than the movie.
Oh, Matt, you should be proud. I got tickets to the movie.
Oh, already? How many showings? Just one?
Just one.
Oh. I'm going to go at 7 and I'm going to go at 9.
You're going back to back?
Mm-hmm.
Just in case you missed something?
Yeah, in case I fall asleep. I'm still more looking forward to The Mandalorian than I am Rise of Skywalker, but it's only because The Mandalorian comes out in 8 days, so woo!
Only the first episode.
I don't care. I will watch that first episode 7 times.
Nice.
Why the F did a Terminator come out of the middle of nowhere when they're having some margaritas on the beach and kill John Connor?
I don't know, but how do you think they did that scene? Because it looked pretty good, man.
The CGI was incredible.
Do you think the CGI, it was CGI?
100%.
It looked really good, man.
100%. Dude, Edward Furlong is at least 2 or 3 feet taller than that now.
Is he really?
Well, yeah. He was like 12 or 13.
Wow. No, I was really shocked because it looked like it was like footage from like old footage from the movie or something, and they just reused it or something. I don't know. It looked good.
So why didn't they translate that CGI into the rest of the movie?
What, you didn't like the CGI?
It was kind of rough at times, Mike. Specifically when Gabrielle Luna would split in half. It wasn't great.
Yeah, I think it was rushed.
And then why didn't the people that did Gemini Man, get together with the people from Terminator Dark Fate and be like, hey, can we borrow your tech? Because, your shit looks way better than ours.
I don't know, man. Gemini Man, the young Will Smith was kind of weird, man.
I know.
The lips.
He did not look right when he talked. So they should have talked with our boy Jimmy and gotten some of the...
Jimmy! You got some of that CGI tech?
Yeah, hook us up with some of that CGI. You got good CGI over there, brother.
Yeah, I was heading out CGI way, and I saw you.
With Integrity Farms.
Yes, nothing but integrity.
Nothing but the Integrity Burger. I'm a goo man. Love that. That's so funny. South Park is so good. God. All right, I need to get back on topic. So that was one of the scenes that just upset me the most, Mike, because they literally made Terminator 2 and everything that John Connor and Sarah Connor sacrificed worthless in the first 10 minutes of this movie.
Yeah, but so I kind of like that because it would seem like if you were going to try and kill this guy, right, and it didn't work out, you just keep trying. And so, like, I would think that they would keep every couple years or even every 6 months or something, send a new one,
Well, the philosophy behind it works well. I'm not arguing against that. I'm arguing that the fact that they did it in the first 10 minutes and totally screwed up all of Terminator 2.
All right, I guess so, but...
I mean, I understand. It's Skynet. If Skynet has thousands of these T-800s, T-1000s, whatever, he could send all of them back and have them pop up at a bunch of different time zones. That's one of the parts of the plot that I understand and kind of agree with. Kind of.
Okay. All right.
Well, and then it gives Linda Hamilton purpose because she's been hunting the fuckers that keep popping up.
Yes. And I feel like she would, especially after that happened,
Well, of course.
So that, so that makes sense. Yeah.
So, all right, explain this one to me, Mike. Why is it that our Rev 9, which isn't even a Terminator, it's a Rev 9, which whatever the hell that is.
It's because it's a different future.
Right,
so.
Which is screwed up, so they got rid of Skynet, which was pivotal for the Terminator series. So there's no Skynet. They just changed the name of Skynet. It's now Legion. Oh, great. Now you're ripping off Marvel? You sumbitches?
Well, I mean, it just shows you that the future isn't made. It's what we make it.
Oh, great. Let's see how many more times we can hear that line in this frickin' movie, too.
Man, I don't know, man. I guess when I saw this, I was expecting so little that it was fine.
Gobs of fan service, which some of it was okay, some of it was garbage. Carl!
I like Carl.
And he hangs drapes! He's a killer! And he hangs
It's fine.
drapes.
It's fine. He would be really good at hanging them. Like he was describing, you got to have the right colors, otherwise the flow isn't there. He's just HGTV, but he could embody it.
And how would a T-800 know artistic qualities? How would he even know what the colors are when all he sees is red?
All right, man, you got me there. I don't know.
Damn it, Carl. Damn it. And then why didn't he get intimate with his wife?
I don't know, man. Did they discuss if they I don't know.
Linda
Maybe
Hamilton even blatantly asked.
Dude, he didn't have the blue pill, man.
He doesn't have the
Viagra, man. He didn't.
I don't think you would need it. He's metal. It's probably
you know how much he would
instantaneous.
need? Oh man. Oh, it's probably instantaneous.
Yeah, he's metal.
0 to hero.
Yeah.
Bam.
He's got a exoskeleton wiener. Because I mean they have wieners because they showed it in what, Terminator 1?
I think.
Or was it Terminator 2? They show a wiener in one of them.
Do they?
Yeah.
All right, maybe they do. I don't know. But are you sure it wasn't Reese's?
I didn't pay that much attention to who was packing a wiener on camera, but all right.
You know me and wieners, man.
You love your flaccid penis. That's true. You really do, Mike. You really do.
I keep an eye out for it.
All right, so Mike, go on. Why do you think this movie was so good?
I don't know, man. I think I enjoyed the acting. The acting was good. The story, although, yes, very recycled, and had some call-outs to Terminator 2 and Terminator, like, you know, I'll be back and all that kind of stuff. I don't know, like, that fan service, it was okay. The one that I thought was kind of way too much was at the end when the T-800 goes with the Rev 9 into the flamey thing.
The flamey thing?
Yeah, at the end. You know,
it wasn't a flamey thing. You mean where the motor, like the electric turbine was like melting down? That
well, it was the what's her face's power source, but that seemed very reminiscent of the.
Oh yeah, okay, the one that they ripped out of Mackenzie Davis. Yeah. The Kali Ma moment.
Yes.
But she Kali Ma'd herself.
Yeah.
Okay. And then how he was holding him down, waiting for him to explode and all that.
Yeah. That scene, just like the melty kind of stuff, and you know, and why has he always got to lose body parts, man? Like, why is his arm always got to get ripped off? What's up with that?
It's easier than a leg.
Yeah, I guess it's harder to walk without your legs, huh?
Yeah. What about the fact that they are flying a C-17 and they're escaping away, and then Rev 9 rolls up with a KC-130, and instead of doing what he did with the F-35 that was following chase and just, you know, magically hitting it out of the air with the KC-130 like it was nothing,
yes,
he decides to jump out of the plane onto the other plane instead of just taking both of them out.
Yeah, so there was a couple things in there. So man, I guess I hit the make believe button again, and I just ignored some of these things. Like, why did the Rev 9 insist on jumping out of the window of several things, like in Terminator 2? Like when he jumped out of the helicopter, he jumped out of this helicopter in this twice?
Yeah.
In the and then he also did it out of the plane.
It was a perfectly good helicopter.
Yeah, well, it was a perfectly good plane too.
Yeah.
Probably full of fuel.
Well, yeah, it was a refueler. And how the hell did he get it so fast? And how did he get it up so fast and be able to chase down a C-17?
I don't know, dude. He took like 5 blue pills.
I want the red pill. I want out of this.
Oh man, that was good.
Okay, I got another one where it breaks. So you can turn, you know, the make believe switch on for this, but not Ad Astra.
Yes.
If Brad Pitt was a robot in Ad Astra, then you probably would have been fine with that movie, right?
Absolutely. Like if he was a little ex machina, boom, totally okay.
I was getting razzed on so bad the other day in our group text message about how I liked Ad Astra, and a couple of my coworkers went and rented it and watched it. They're a husband and wife, by the way. That's why they watched it together.
Oh, did they like my opinion better?
Oh, yeah. They were like, why did you like that movie? That was such a waste of time. That movie was crap. And I was telling them how Terminator was garbage. And they're like, well, we're going to go see it because I bet it's great then.
Nice. Well, you guys, our 2 listeners, go and watch it. It was great.
Ugh. It was not. It was not great. Damn it, Mike. Okay, all right. I got one more about the Rev 9. Why at the beginning of the movie the Rev 9 can turn into guns when they clearly established in Terminator 2 he can't turn, you know, his melty part into guns. But
dude, that's so easy, man. Legion figured it out, dude.
But how come he only used it at the beginning of the movie? Why didn't he just use it for the rest of it? Why, instead of doing stabby things? Why didn't he just turn into, like, you know, Elon Musk's flamethrower and just cook everybody instead of fighting them?
The not a flamethrower?
Yeah.
That's a good question, man. I don't know, man. Because if he would have done that, I would have ended the story a lot quicker. So they needed to draw it out.
I would have probably given it more reels then.
Well, it sounds like Matt. I think this might be your first negative reel. Is this a negative? Is this a negative one?
No, we can't do negatives. It doesn't work like that. No.
Oh,
it's not bad. It's not that bad. I mean, like I said, the acting is good and the action was good. As fantastical as it was good acting. I mean, good action. Sorry. And good acting.
Well, it was good acting and good action, I thought.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty entertaining and it did flow.
Yeah.
So
everything was good about it except for the story, but I put a heavy weight on the story. Granted, probably not as much as you would, but it's not a horrible rating. My rating is not horrible. Do you want to hear it or do you want to go first?
Well, I think I should go first.
Okay, Mike. Mike, so how many reels... He's laughing. For those of you who cannot watch my Skype feed, he's laughing at me. In life and on Skype. It hurts us.
Oh, ouch.
Mike, how many reels do you give Terminator Dark Fate, a.k.a. Terminator 1 and 2, smashed together and processed for 2019 and woke?
So I give this 4 out of 5 reels because it was fun.
What? 4 out of 5 reels?
Yeah, so are you going -1 or are you just going 0? What are you doing?
Oh my God. Oh no. Mike! I don't know if you can be on this podcast anymore.
Did the talent just get fired?
Yeah, no, I can't fire the talent. I gotta have someone to talk to. Nobody else likes me. So at least we got that going for us. Or me. Yeah, I think you like me. Mike, do you like me?
Sometimes.
Oh, just not today? Because I don't like Terminator Dark Fate?
No, man, I'm not forcing my opinion on you. You have your right to your opinion.
Wow. All right, well, here, Mike, look. I even have it written down. You probably can't see it. It is 2.5 reels.
Man. Yeah.
2.5.
I did see it.
2.5 reels, Mike.
So Matt, if the story was a little better, would it have gotten that half a reel? Like, what would have given it a 3?
If the story was better,
it
probably would have been a 4. If it was an original story, it probably would have been a 4. But it wasn't. So it dropped at a whole reel and a half, Michael.
I don't know. I liked seeing Linda Hamilton back in it, and she was great.
Yeah, she stole it for sure.
And Mackenzie Davis, she's really good. Like, I figured she would be. I've seen her in some other movies, and she was in that, Halt and Catch Fire or whatever?
Yeah, you really need to watch that, man. I think you would really like it. I think you'd enjoy it more than I did. And I really liked it.
Yeah, I think I probably would like that. But, yeah, she's in some horror movie coming out that has one of the Stranger Things kids in it. It comes out in January.
One of the strange kids?
Stranger Things people. I should really know his name. Anywho. It's called The Turning. The movie is called The Turning. And it's got Finn Wolfhard.
Damn, that does not sound like a movie celebrity name.
No, I think that's his real name.
I know, that's brutal, man. That poor kid. All right, Mike, so what movie are we talking about next week?
I don't know, man. What do you want to talk
Mike,
about?
you're the movie fanatic. You should know what's coming out next week. It's a horror movie that you want to see.
Well, there's a lot of horror movies I want to see. I want to see them all, man.
It's a national, big, well-known horror
Dr.
movie.
Sleep.
There you go.
Dr. Sleep.
There you go.
Yeah.
You want to see Dr. Sleep or do you want to see something else?
Well, should we see Last Christmas? It's got dragon boobs in it.
It does have dragon boobs, but I believe it is a rom-com.
True.
I don't know if I could do that, Mike. I don't know if I could do that.
Well, Matt, there's also Midway, man. I
do want to see
that.
Midway. I do want to see that. That looks good. That looks real. Well, I don't know. We'll see. The action and the warring scenes look good. I do want to see that.
Yeah, and then I think Jojo Rabbit's going on wider. So
we're still not getting it here. I already looked.
Okay.
I know. I do want to see that, but I think that one might end up being one that I have to see when it comes out on the streaming services.
Okay, yeah. Let's do Doctor Sleep because that'll be fun. And do you think we should watch The Shining again before we watch it, just to get all
we should
hyped up?
We should, but I don't know if we should
little red rum
review it. I mean, maybe we could do like we did instead of doing like a double review. We could just give our ratings on The Shining.
Okay, all right. Maybe we'll do that.
But I mean, that's not hard. You know, I could give my rating on The Shining right now. I freaking love that movie. It's amazing.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
So I saw an extracurricular movie this weekend, and so did you, Mike. Do you want to talk about yours real quick or no?
Yeah. So
you don't have to give a rating or anything. You just talk about it for a minute.
Yeah. So I saw The Lighthouse. All I can say is, wow, it's different, and I think it'll be nominated for some awards because it's strange enough where I'm not quite sure what happened.
See it in the theaters or wait?
It was good in the theaters. It's kind of, you get this kind of creepy vibe by watching it in the theater. I think that you might not get at home because it's black and white and it's kind of in a 4:3 ratio, which is weird. So
right.
It's interesting, and the sound design's pretty good on it. It's nothing crazy, but it's mostly environmental stuff. But it was good. It was good, but it's a strange movie. So
good strange or bad strange?
I don't know yet.
Still processing it. Wow. When did you see it? Saturday?
No, I saw it yesterday.
Okay. That makes a little more sense while you're still processing it.
But it was, yeah. I think it's one of those movies, Matt. Now I kind of hate to say this, but the Academy likes really weird ass movies and movies that sometimes don't make a lot of sense to me. So I feel like this one's going to get nominated because it's up in that category.
So it's like The Shape of Water.
No, The Shape of Water was garbage. I mean, it was pretty.
It was very pretty. It was very stylized.
It had like cool like monsters, and I liked some of the water stuff that they did, but that movie was, the story was, this is just weird, man. It was just weird. Like, so this one's weird.
It was almost as bad as Terminator Dark Fate.
Oh, wow. All right.
I'm just messing with you.
Well, I guess, that's fine. That's fine. No, but Lighthouse was weird. But Matt, what did you see? What was your extracurricular?
All right. So my younger sister, for those of you who are not in the know, we are talking a little bit now, which is good. And Frankie Lala, who eventually will get on the podcast one of these days, got in a car accident and needed to come up and steal my brother-in-law's car. So they came up on Saturday, and they grabbed his car, and we decided to go see a movie at the last minute, and I'm kind of glad I did, because it was the one good movie that opened this weekend. I saw Harriet, which is based on Harriet Tubman's life.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that did open this weekend.
Yep, and it is getting praise.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I thought it was really good. It is a docudrama, much in the vein of the current war. It is not a must-see in the theaters. I don't know how historically accurate it is. I know there's quite a bit of historical accuracies in there, but a lot of the smaller detail things I don't know a whole lot about personally. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was a very well-acted movie. I thought it was well shot. Obviously the story was very good. I just, much like the current war, it's not one you have to see in the theaters. If you watch it at home, you're going to get just as much out of it as if you see it in the theaters. But it was a decent movie. I did enjoy it.
Oh, that's good, man. I was interested in seeing that one as well. There's just been a lot of movies being released. It is that time of year. Holidays brings out the award-winning nomination type movies. They kind of hold them, So.
Right. It's what everybody else in the world calls holiday movie season, but you and I and most critics refer to it as award season, because this is when all the award movies start dropping.
It is.
And Star Wars.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll get any awards, Matt, but it might get awards for special effects.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, Mike. Well, I don't know if I have anything else. How about yourself, young man?
No, I don't think I have anything else either. This movie was fun. I liked it. I know Matt didn't, so I would say go see it in the theater.
I didn't hate it. I was entertained. I just was disappointed in the story. So, anyways, next week, Dr. Sleep.
Yes, Dr. Sleep. Looking forward to it. And follow us on the socials. And I think that's all we have. So go out there and watch some movies. Give us some feedback. Hit us up at The Real Film Nerds.
Thank you for listening to The Real Film Nerds. Now don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Real Film Nerds. Now go out and catch a movie.
Alrighty, and here is the start of my radio interview with Lisa Live and Local on Magic 99.1.
Joining me in studio now on Magic 99.1, the one and only Matt Hinshaw from the Real Film Nerds podcast. Good morning.
You're getting better at it, Lisa.
I practice, can you tell?
I can tell, definitely.
How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you this wonderful Monday?
I'm actually doing pretty darn good. I'm anxious to hear what you thought about Terminator Dark Fate because it came in number 1 in the box office.
Yeah, but did you see how much it brought in?
Only $29 million. Can you really put only before $29 million?
I know, right?
I guess
know.
When it comes to movies, you can.
In comparison to every single other Terminator film that has been released, including Genesis, which is regarded as the worst, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's the lowest opening a Terminator film has had.
Wow, isn't that something? And it's not going to stay at number 1, you're thinking?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
The acting was great. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Linda Hamilton, Gabrielle Luna, Mackenzie Davis. Fantastic acting.
Okay.
Action sequences were good, most of them.
All right.
Some of them get a little fantastical.
Okay.
It's a good way to put it.
That's a great word, yeah.
But what ruined this movie for me is the story and the plot.
Really? It was crummy, huh?
I always put the story and the plot in my critiques and reviews really up high. I mean, really high.
That's why we go.
Yeah, it's the biggest reason for me.
Yeah.
This film is the exact same story as Terminator 1 and Terminator 2 combined.
Really?
They did nothing new.
Oh my gosh.
There's tons of fan service in it, which depending on who you are, you either like it or you hate it. I'm undecided. It was kind of neat, as you saw in the trailers, I can say it. Linda Hamilton says, I'll be back.
Right.
There's lots of little stuff like that if you're a fan and you pay attention.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I can't recommend people go see this in the theaters. I just can't.
Well, what about when it comes out on DVD or digital?
Streaming, Blu-ray,
Yeah. Don't pay a cent for it.
Go for it. Go for it. But,
Okay.
the action sequences are great. I mean, if you're a huge fan of seeing nice, good action in the theater on the big screen, fine, go for
Right.
it.
If that's what you're into.
Right.
Right. But if you want the story and the plot, not
Turn
so
your
much.
brain off. Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's not even so much that it had to be a good story or it had to be, amazing. I wanted something advancing the story of the Terminator, and this does not have it. It's literally the exact same thing. They're retreading water. It's just...
Well, and they spent a ton of money on this. The movie cost between $185 million and $196 million to produce, and they only brought in $29 million their first weekend out. So it doesn't look promising for them.
No, I do not think that they are going to make their money back. I think James Cameron is going to be very upset for a while.
Yes.
And that was what gave me really high hopes for this. This is the first time James Cameron has been involved in a while on a Terminator film, and maybe he's just too concentrated on all of his 12 Avatar films that are coming. I don't know.
Possibly. Hey, this is worth mentioning, too. Joker came in second place at the box office, and it has crossed the $900 million mark at the box office.
Well, you were speaking about it last week with Joker.
Right.
The director of Terminator was the director of Deadpool.
Oh, right. And it surpassed Deadpool.
Yeah, and it surpassed Deadpool.
Yes.
So I'm wondering if they're asking him that question in the rounds this weekend.
I bet they are. Absolutely. You guys can catch Matt Hinshaw on his podcast. It's the Real Film Nerds podcast. Tell me how many reels you given Terminator Dark Fate.
I give it 2.5.
2.5 out of 5.
Out of 5.
All right.
Yep.
Fair enough. Thank you, Matt.
No problem.